Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. Today is Monday and it's my crafty chit chat and slow stitching video that I put out every Monday. It's about 30 minutes long and we just kind of sit and chat, and I might share a thing or two with you, and as far as maybe some crafty goodness that's going on, and yeah, and we get some stitching done. So through the month of May, I'm having a giveaway, and today we are going to work on one more piece that I plan on giving away. So we're going to start that today. The giveaway, I'll have the link below to how it works. So definitely check out that video, but there's 3 ways to enter. You can do a video response here on YouTube. You can do a video response on Instagram, or you can mail me a piece of fabric, lace, whatever the case may be. Something small, something, I would say no bigger than this. I mean, it doesn't even have to be this big. It could be a piece like that. What is that? 4 inches by 3 inches? No, I don't know what that is. Something around there, right? It does not have to be big. Just one piece. It could be lace, ribbon, whatever. Okay, so that being said, check out the giveaway video below. This is one of my slow stitch pieces that is a prize in the giveaway. I'm actually also going to be giving away this paper bag journal that I had made. So that also is part of the giveaway. And this right here, and I have it in like a little tray right now, but it is actually quite a large piece that I just have to sew those little patches onto this. And yeah, so that is like the grand prize, so to speak. And all right, so I have a plan. So this is a piece of a curtain. It is a curtain actually from Walmart, and I've cut it up. I mean, I cut it up long ago. And I like it, and I'm going to use it because it already comes with the little pocket up on top that whoever receives this can certainly hang it if they wish. So I don't want to do too big of a block, right, of a wall hanging. Maybe something right to here-ish would be good. So let's go ahead and tear this. Oh, this is really hard to tear. I hope I didn't just ruin the whole thing. If I did, I'll have to find something else. But let me see. Let me see what I did here. Now remember, I'm putting fabric over this, so no, this is definitely usable. Okay, good. I thought I might have distorted it too much, but no, it looks good. Of course, I have string everywhere. My little string bowl is getting full. Okay, so this is what we will work on. So what I do want to do on this one is I have some blue fabrics that we will go through, and I also have a really big bin of all different kinds of laces and like appliques, and we'll go through this as well. So in this video, I don't know that we'll actually get to sewing in this video because this is going to be more about the composition of this. So, I've had different thoughts in mind. One of them was to do more strip type effect, and even like crisscrossing them. I guess kind of like a weaving effect. That was one idea. And then another one was for me to do squares again. No, I'm not going to do the squares because I already did squares, the little patches. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's just start because, you know, that's what you got to do, right? You got to just start. So if this was my base piece, now I don't have to cover the whole background, right? Ooh, loud cart going down the street, right? I don't have to cover the whole background. That would not be my goal. But if I do, that is also fine. Okay. So this right here, say we put it, I don't know, I guess it really doesn't matter quite yet. I do have a cluster that I sewed a while back, which I love, and I would love to try to get on here. I did have this, which I thought, I don't know, you don't know, like I said, until you get moving on it. All right, so this is also, looks like that this was a curtain. I wonder if I should just save this, because I could do at some point another wall hanging with that. So I'll put that to the side because I have plenty of fabrics here that we can use. Now this is like, this is an upholstery fabric. So now that I'm looking at this flower, maybe it could be my focal piece, or I could use this blue flower. I'm actually kind of liking that better. Okay, so I like this, and it could be just one of the long pieces. I could even do something like that. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm just gonna keep tearing. I like this, and we'll see if I can get it on here because I think it's super pretty. I kind of feel like it needs to be on the edge somewhere. And I thought over there first, so I'm gonna kind of stick with over there for right now. All right, let's grab some of this. This is super pretty. So when I put together different patterns, I like them to be, I don't know, they don't have to be matchy-matchy. So I am not about the matchy-matchy. In fact, I prefer it when there is a lot of different patterns going on. So, all right, that can go there. This is a piece of denim. So let me grab a bit of this. I don't know that I'll use all of this fabric that I have out here. Let me see if I can get some different lengths going on here. Or not lengths, the width of them, this width. All right, so far so good. So these are the different fabrics that I have. So I have to decide, well, what am I going to use on here? I definitely want to use that. I definitely want to use that. And I definitely want to use that. Okay, so these, well, actually that too. So these I will just, oh, that's pretty too. Nope, 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 nope. I think these I'm going to put to the side. You see how the color of blue on these is very different. Very different. Not that it's bad, it's just different. It's a deeper, darker blue. So for right now, this second, I'm just going to put those to the side. So let's continue tearing. Let's continue. I think I'll do this one a little narrower. narrower. Oh, and that kind of tore crooked, so that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. Okay. All right. Let's grab some of this. Just want to make sure that they're long enough, because I don't mind cutting them down. Yeah. Nice. I mean, it's not going to stay exactly like this, but it is a good start. So this is super pretty. Super pretty. I have to cut it long ways. This one I think I'll do even a little wider of a strip, just a little bit wider. And so would I want that flower on there? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. Okay, so we have that. All right, now it's starting to get a little full, so let me be careful on what I select here. So this is, I really love this. Of course I have like way too much stuff, as usual. So because I have this color here, like that golden yellow, I could definitely pull this in for a little bit more of that color. I think I will do that. I'm going to do a narrower strip though. So let's, oh, this might be a little too narrow. I don't know. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to, oh my gosh, this is fun. It's like putting a puzzle together. Yep. Okay. So that's that one. All right, so now having that, so this would, I mean, again, this is not the final composition for sure, but it is just getting a feel for what I want to do. So I like those fabrics. I like the patterns. I kind of like this as well. And this has the same colors. So maybe I'll pull a piece of this as well. And let's see if I need it or not. Okay. All right. So I have that, and again, we'll rework it. I'm gonna have to figure out, like, do I, so now I'm just kind of thinking about it. So the fact that there is a place to put like a dowel or something in here if the person decided to hang it up and do that. But if I sew over that little pocket in there, there's not going to be a way to put in the dowel. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so now I need to figure out what to do. Do I not worry about the dowel? Do I leave the top of it where there is no fabric? Do I, like, what I could do is, let's just say I use this fabric. What I could do is on the top up here, I'm just going to slide these down just so I can get to this pocket. So the pocket is quite big. You know, it's, I don't know, inch and a half. So I could sew, I would tear it to size, and I could sew this on so that the white is covered, and it could look like a strip, and I would sew it on the very top and on the bottom. so that the pocket could still be used. So let's kind of look at this. Well, you know what? I'm just going to kind of do it. So if I cut this in half, let me cut this in half. And if we had this up here sewn down just on the top and the bottom, then I could bring these at least up to the bottom of that. So that would look pretty, right? Because, and could I even bring it all the way up and just tack it up on the top and at the bottom? I was thinking of, you know, sewing a straight stitch down all the sides of these, but I could change that idea and sew it across the top up here, skip this section, unless I sewed it onto, oh my gosh, isn't it amazing how as you talk things through and think about it, unless I sew these onto this piece of fabric first. That's what I would need to do. That would work, right? Because then these would be sewn onto this piece, and then I could sew this piece onto here, with just the top and the bottom. Oh, I think that's the way to go, everybody. I think that's the way I need to do this. So this turns out to be one of the strips. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so, you know, I don't know if this is going to make it on here, but let's look at a little bit of the laces. So I think I have an idea of what to do there. And, you know, I'll come back next Monday and we'll probably work on this again. And I want to cut this the right length. Okay, so that's going to go under there. I'm going to sew all of these onto that at the top and at the bottom. Then I'm going to sew everything onto the white curtain. And again, I still don't have these in the exact spots, but I'm liking that. So let's kind of look at some lace. So let's see. So we have these laces. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have blue anymore because I think I used it all. I had dyed some lace blue and it was so gorgeous. But I think I used it all. All right, so let's just kind of see. I think having white would be good because if you're going to see some of the white curtain, white would be the right choice, right? So a lot of these are similar, and I wouldn't put any lace on until I had all of this fabric sewn down. But I think it's kind of fun to just try to picture a few different ideas. So if I cut this, you know, this could end up somewhere on here. I'm just going to put it up there. I have some of this narrower white. You know, something like this could even be one of the strands going across. That's a thought. So it doesn't have to be all fabric. It could be, you know, one of these pieces could be lace. So that's a thought. Something like that. I wouldn't want to put too much more lace. I mean, we can always add more, but I also wanted to look at, oh, and I did want to share one crafty thing with you, but I do want to look at some charms. So I do like adding a charm or two onto my blocks. I like the little dragonfly. I think I would do silver with this. And I think I need to stock up on some little charms. I have big things. I have a whole bunch of big things down in my overflow room. What I would probably do is, it'd be kind of cool to have that on there, but that's too big, is maybe just take one of these little jump rings and a bulb ring, but I don't have bulb rings in silver, so I'd have to use probably black, and that would be pretty. So that's a nice option. Let's kind of look at it. Let me bring this over here. You know, I could add something like this on here somewhere, right? Something like that. That looks pretty. What else? What else could I have? I could put some sort of a bead or beads on it. So let me grab my beads, or some of my beads anyway. Of course, you can do rickrack, you can do seam binding, right? There's all kinds of stuff. So this is one of my little, oh, look at this. I have these beautiful blue beads. Oh, they're gorgeous. Just trying to see what else is here. I do have some silver. I'm really loving these blue beads. Okay. So, see, that's how easy it can be for me sometimes to make a decision. It can be that easy. So if I grabbed 3 beads that were in a little bit different shade. This one is even a different shape. I don't know that I want a different shape. I just have to be careful that I don't have, I don't know. I just need to be careful that I can get the needle through them. That's the only thing that I really need to be careful of. So I would do 3. So I'll leave those out, and we can get those beads on here somewhere, right? We could get the beads on here. Look at that. Those beads are almost the right size for these little circles on there. That's cool. That's kind of interesting. I don't know that I would do that, because then I would feel like I have to put a bead on each one of these, and I don't know right now if that's what I would want to do, but it is possible, because the more I look at this, the more I like that. Yeah. So what else? What kind of buttons do I have? I don't want to put too much on this. Maybe a button, maybe not. So let's see. It's a cute little cloth button. Oops, I lost it. That's cute. Here's a blue button. I don't have to do blue. I could do white. Here's a pretty white button. Here's another blue. I'm just going to take some out to see what options we have. I have 2 of these. 2 of those. Oh, another little cloth one that matches the other one. Wow, I have several blue buttons. Who knew? Who knew? I don't think there's any in here. I have another little button bin, but I don't think that I need it because that's plenty of buttons. Plenty. I would probably only use one, but so I could, you know, bring in a button. And again, we have to decide on the composition of this, but, you know, that's pretty. Or we could do a darker. Oh, I like that. That's a pretty color with the colors on here. Oh, I like that. I do like these little fabric ones. They're kind of cute, but I really like this because it kind of matches these beads. I don't know. Oh, gosh, this is hard. But this is how I do things. And so you're actually really seeing my thought process and how things come together. And yeah, so this is how I do compositions. I want to say I throw stuff together and then I decide if I'm really, you know, going to do that or change it. And, you know, as you stitch, you change things as well when you are actually stitching. So, okay, so that I think is good as far as that goes for today. Let me share my crafty chit chat with you. So I do like I said, I like to, let me see if I can move this carefully. And I'll move the buttons. And yep. Okay, so thread everywhere. And I'm working on my ironing board. I'm standing here. I got this ironing board to use to make videos. So, and it works out well. So I'll just tell you a quick little story. So here in New Jersey, effective May 4th, 2022, no store can use plastic bags anymore. Yes, it's true. It's something that our governor had decided. And so now at this point, we have to use recyclables, which makes sense. I have no problem with that, right? But what I do have a problem with, but I'm making it work. But what I do have a problem with is, well, I have food delivered, right? I have, even before COVID, I did that, right? So now they are coming. I had one order so far delivered, and it comes, they're brand new bags, but I now have like 12 of these bags, and every single time I have a delivery, they're going to give me more of these bags. I pay $1.50 for, it doesn't matter how many bags. If I use 2 bags or 20 bags, they charge $1.50, which I'm not totally upset about. I think that's reasonable. But what am I going to do with, you know, if I order every week or week and a half, maybe sometimes 2 weeks, I'm going to get 12 of these bags every time. What am I going to do with them all? Like, what am I going to do with them all? So, what I did do with this one was I decided to deconstruct it. And I can use it for my slow stitching. So let's go ahead. Let's see. I'm going to tear this. You know, even though it's fabric, it's different. It's not like regular nice fabric. This is like, you know, I want to say cheap stuff. Yeah, so see, even the way it tears almost more like paper. Did you see that? But this is like really cool. Like the texture of it is very different. And I like the way that it tore just then. Yeah, so anyway, so I guess I'm gonna have a lot of this fabric in my stash. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with all these black bags. I mean, if you guys have any ideas, I'd love to hear it. I think that, so I shop at ShopRite. I don't know if you know that grocery store. I think what they're trying to do is figure out a way where when they drop off a delivery, I can give them back my bags from the previous delivery and they can use those on my next delivery. But you think about it, they probably have hundreds of customers that have food delivered. So where would they store all those bags? I don't know what they're going to do. But it's not going to be long before I have like 100 of these bags in my house. But anyway, you know, if that's my biggest problem in this world, I'm in good shape. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you next Monday. Check out my giveaway video. I hope that you participate. And yeah, and we will continue along in the block that will be part of the giveaway. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. God bless. Bye-bye.